What is up, guys? Julian's Way here, and I want to talk about Iain Valliere today. Iain kind of surprised some people with his placing, not only beating Hunter Labrada and Dexter Jackson. Well, Dexter, we were expecting, I guess a lot of people were expecting Dexter to maybe crack the top five and leave the Olympia retirement, but the judges weren't in favor of any favoritism. They did what they had to do. Well, maybe except for the top three, there's a bit of a controversy, or top four with Hardy placing in front of Phil, but I'm not going to talk about that. I want to talk about Iain's redemption here, in a sense of there was a rivalry between him and Hunter Labrada here at the Tampa Pro earlier this year. Here we know that Labrada beat him, and it was a fuss in second place, and he got beat and it went viral. That a guy like Iain, who's been competing so long, and he got beat by a newcomer. What can I say? Maybe I wouldn't entirely say a rookie, because he did well so far, Hunter, with his junior and nationals. So he's definitely something special as well. So let us look at Hunter. Hunter did beat him fairly, definitely at the Tampa Pro. So there were a bit of talk about it. Iain wasn't pleased. He didn't seem too pleased, and there was a little viral, and things kind of went a little bit swayy. He thought he wasn't treated fair, and the judges were in favor of Labrada, but we all saw it different, and he didn't seem that much happy at all there. But it is what it is, and he came back in the New York Pro, and he definitely did some damage winning that show, and there was a bit of a controversial statements from other medias and so on, people saying that he did not deserve the win and this and that, and people probably thought that his look wasn't as good as it was at Tampa, and even at Tampa he did not even manage to beat Labrada and so on, and some people thought it was fair. He deserved the win. I think he deserved the win. He looked dense here. He looks a bit more dry and separated. As you can see, the comparisons here, he looks a bit more full, but I mean, he does look dense at Tampa. But like I say, pictures and video tells different stories, and being there is a different story. So you get three versions of the stories: the judges, the media, and the pics and videos comparison. Maybe like four different comparisons. Now at the Olympia, I think there was like a final, like a battle tree. There's a round one, a round two, or round three. So round one definitely went to Labrada, and round two, it was just really Iain winning the New York Pro to qualify for the Olympia. And then, well, in the New York Pro, Labrada wasn't there, so that might not have count. However, it gave him a gateway into the Olympia for the final battle. So let's say, I guess this is a round two, all right? So definitely Labrada looked good. He looked great, all right? And he did, in fact, again beat Justin, and he also beat Dexter. So definitely he looked pretty damn good. His first Olympia, beating Dexter Jackson. So yeah, that is something special. Whether Dexter was off or not had nothing to do with him, so I'm not gonna even get into that. We all know it wasn't the best version of Dexter, and we all know that it's not the best version of Phil Heath that Rami beat. But like I said, there's so much things going on, I'm not going to even get into that. Let me just stick to the topic. And of course, Iain looks damn good here as well. He looks like a monster, man. He's definitely one of those big guys, and I think he can be big, and he does have a little bit of a Dorian kind of a mixture of his own, I would say, with his front lat spread and his mass. I'm not comparing him to Dorian in terms of the conditioning wise and that grainy look, definitely, but I do think he has some attributes, and he's definitely one of those big guys. So let me do a comparison here with him next to Lee, and see if he really deserved that place. And some people, I know a lot of Lee fans, Labrada fans, might have thought, he should have placed in front of Iain. He beat Iain earlier this year, but it just goes to show that maybe he was just off at that show, or maybe it was a posing thing. We all know about Labrada posing, and he poses well Hunter's father, Lee Labrada. We all know about back in the day his posing ethics and how great he was, a great poser and still is. So let's just say maybe it was a conditioning thing. Iain was off there and probably just made his redemption here, man. He just came in really full and that monster look, that most muscular. He definitely, I think he came in a bit sharper, and that was it. And he's not a bad guy in terms of posing either. So yeah, let us see these guys side by side. Alright, so here we go, quarter turn. I had to do this in slow-mo, you know. I just decided to take the clip. I don't want to see when they're getting themselves together just to do a pose. And you could see Iain there looking he looks good. He looks better from the side. Hunter has really dominant legs, but Iain just was popping there. You could see the glute separation. The development is more, and even the hamstrings. Iain with the side chest, he just looked better. He beat Labrada that pose in my opinion, definitely. But we all know that Labrada on that quad sweep, that leg development is stupendous, especially at that age. Front lat spread, definitely would give this here to Iain. Iain has more wider lats, starting like way from his waist up. But I mean, look at the tie-in on his glutes and hamstrings. Iain, he did post a pic on Instagram and that was crazy. Look at the chest. He definitely beat Labrada in conditioning, as you can see. And Labrada, I think he needs to bring up his back more. His back has come up. Look at that. Look at the development in Iain's back compared to Labrada. And he has kind of a bit of a long torso. Kind of like what you can say that's similar to Akeem. Akeem has a big wide back, shoulders, but he has a long torso. So that I do not really like that. I prefer the Dorian where it starts way by the waist when it comes to the back. And the side triceps, definitely, I didn't really get, that was just a small clip. And this made me laugh. Like Hunter was so like anxious to show off his legs. Like he was already, he did the front, he did the side obliques, and Iain was just trying to get into position. But yeah, maybe that pose I would give that to Labrada, definitely, if you were going to do it pose for pose. But I think it was a conditioning thing, and definitely the development in Iain's chest and back, and that glute and ham tie, and he had definitely make some improvements. He did post some pics where he was looking cripsy, and he definitely brought it to the stage, you know. He's definitely one of the most improved bodybuilder in 2020, and I think he did get his redemption here, beating Hunter. And I did not say that he wanted to come into Olympia looking for Hunter. He just wanted to place as best as he could and as high as he can, and that's what he had wanted to do. Even previously in an interview he said with Dave Palumbo, you know, that this guy Steve was the only guy up there that was white. So, and they were joking about it. So it's been a long time Iain wanted to place in the top 10 in the Olympia, and he finally got his redemption. He made his placing at 7th, you know, really close to Akeem, and just beating Hunter there. He did beat Dexter. Well, like I said, you know, I did not expect much from Dexter. He just wanted to do the Olympia, and probably he even wanted to place top 3. I know he wanted to go off nice and smooth, but it didn't win that way. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna wrap the video up. I think Iain deserved his placing, and he did well, and he's improved. Not forgetting though, Labrada, his first Olympia at 8th place. That is impressive at 8th place, his first Olympia. So he's definitely gonna do some damage later on. And like I said, he needs to bring up some body parts like his back, and definitely like his back and so on, and he can definitely put on more mass in his frame. And let's see what happens next year. You know, I think he's gonna want back his redemption, and these guys are gonna go back and forth and push each other. So let us see what happens in the 2021. Hopefully it's not gonna be a pandemic year, and there's gonna be more smooth flow and people not having issues and training and gym and all this stuff. Alright guys, so I'm gonna wrap the video up. If you made it this far, please give the video a thumbs up. Also remember to please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell button for notifications. Until my next video, guys, peace, take care, stay safe, and yeah, Merry Christmas, by the way. It's Christmas and I'm pushing this video out. So yeah guys, have a good one, and yeah, eat well. Peace out.